Wrestling fans, we're back in the ring. Alex Chamberlain, former Southeastern heavyweight champion. Well, this should be a great one. Alex Chamberlain, 20-plus year veteran, but so is ERA. ERA started training to wrestle when he was about 14 or 15 years old. So this guy's got all kinds of experience under his belt. And he is in his prime. And he's got a big fan following here in Hialeah. Alex Chamberlain is certainly going to have the edge in size and strength. Chamberlain skipping the tip of the scales at 245 pounds. ERA appears to be ready for action. Chamberlain on the outside. Alex Chamberlain is without question the most patient wrestler in all of Coastal Championship Wrestling. Oh, possibly in all of professional wrestling. Because I've never seen anybody so poised, so calm, and so in control. Never in a hurry to do anything. My colleague Kevin Sullivan says he reminds him of Johnny Valentine, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Chamberlain double tough. ERA appears to be ready for action. And as usual, Alex Chamberlain in no hurry. He is a master of psychology. Alex Chamberlain finally now stepping through the ropes. Referee here, Andy Seeley, calls for the bell sounds, and this one is underway. This really should be an outstanding matchup. Chamberlain, ERA staring each other down, circling cautiously now. Chamberlain's size advantage could certainly be the deciding factor in this match. Chamberlain driving in the into the midsection as ERA went for the tie-up, then a right hand right to the face. Now with a side headlock on ERA. ERA sends him for the ride, gets the escape. Chamberlain just barrels right over him with that big shoulder tackle. Chamberlain now with a head of steam. ERA driving down in front of him. Nice leapfrog. And a crossbody connects. Chamberlain rolls to the outside to break the momentum. ERA taking a little rest on the top rope while Chamberlain gathers his thoughts on the outside. ERA really looks ready. Chamberlain now finally again stepping through those ropes. ERA ducking under that tie-up, ends up with a side headlock and a nice side headlock takedown. Chamberlain picked him up in the air, possibly for a belly-to-back suplex, but ERA kicking those legs, used the momentum, took him right over. Chamberlain out with a handful of hair now. Referee catches him. Referee Andy Seeley, a no-nonsense individual. Chamberlain a lot of times likes to bully the referee. He's not going to be bullying Andy Seeley here in this match, I can promise you that. But he will power his way out of that side headlock into a top wrist lock. ERA now in trouble. Chamberlain really has a big size and strength advantage. But ERA, nice top wrist lock takedown by ERA. And a side headlock takedown that time. Chamberlain put on the brakes. And again, Chamberlain with that handful of hair. You won't catch Chamberlain napping that much to get a 3 count out of a side headlock. No, sir. Chamberlain now back to his feet. Stepping through the ropes. That should be a break, referee. ERA dragging him back in. Referee now counting. But Chamberlain draped. Oh, look out. Chamberlain was draped over those ropes. Referee called for the break. Oh, wait a minute. You better watch out, Chamberlain. As I said before, Seeley, a no-nonsense kind of guy. Chamberlain giving him a shove, didn't like the fact that he called for the break when he saw him draped over those ropes. Chamberlain saying, all right, referee, calm down. Seeley going back out after him, pointing the fact that he is the official, threatening to disqualify him. ERA out of the way of that wild clothesline. Drop kick, catches him. Chamberlain tumbles to the outside. ERA now. Slingshot, plancha. Ooh, Chamberlain. Again, there's that strength coming into play. Catches him right in midair and drives his lower back into that corner post. Chamberlain with a boot to the lower back. Picking him up in the air, dropping him across the apron of that ring. ERA writhing in pain. I can promise you, lower back injuries are nothing to sneeze at. If that back gets tweaked the right way, you can call it a night. Chamberlain staying on top of the ERA with boots, mostly to the back area. Goes for the cover, 1, just a 1 count. Chamberlain now clubbing away again to that lower back with those forearm blows. Folds the legs up. Now he's got him. He could be going for the surfboard here, and he's got him up. Chamberlain's got a hold of that chin, they got a hold of the legs. ERA in a very precarious position here. Not many ways to escape this. He's got him pretty locked up. Chamberlain's got to be careful to not keep his shoulder. Now ERA floats down on top of him, goes for the cover, but only gets a 1 count. Runs right into a back elbow by Chamberlain. And again, Chamberlain dropping the hammer on that lower back. ERA in serious trouble here. Chamberlain just laser focused on the lower back, goes for the cover. 2, ERA barely getting his shoulder up. And that's another thing about Chamberlain. He is laser focused on whatever part of the body is the weakest, And right now, it's the lower back of ERA as you see him slamming down on it right there. Chamberlain now sending for the ride. Hard into the buckle he goes. ERA able to get an elbow up to catch a charging Alex Chamberlain. And again, does ERA have the wherewithal here to take advantage? And it appears he does, as he's going to work with right hands. And now some momentum off the rope. Oh, and a power slam by Chamberlain. This could do it. 1, 2. ERA barely kicking out. Sealy's hand just millimeters away from hitting the mat for a third time. Chamberlain, what's he doing now? Up to the second rope, unfamiliar territory. He usually keeps his body on the ground. Coming off the second rope. Oh, ERA gets that boot up. Caught him right in the chin. Chamberlain now on rubbery wheels. ERA trying to get back to his feet. Blocks the right hand and delivers one of his own. Blocked again. Here comes ERA. A boot to the midsection and a right hand to the jaw. ERA now. Sends over the ride. Nice reversal by Chamberlain. Oh, ERA though, coming off the momentum. Catches with a clothesline, and again, Chamberlain goes down. ERA a house of fire now. Sends Chamberlain for the ride. Chamberlain out of the way of that one. But a nice leg lariat caught him coming off the ropes. Chamberlain though quickly back up to his feet and slumped into the corner. ERA clear across the ring with a head of steam and a splash in the corner. Not much behind that one in my estimation. Reversal by Chamberlain. Into the corner he goes. ERA out of the way of a charging Alex Chamberlain. ERA now on the second rope. And a missile drop kick connects. ERA now fired up and waiting on Chamberlain. He seemingly has Chamberlain on the run. I think he was setting up for that flying elbow. Ooh, Chamberlain caught him with a savate kick right in the face. And a power bomb of sorts. And now Chamberlain mounting and going to work with right hand. Sealy right in his face. Oh, Sealy, oh man. Wow, he calls for the bell immediately. He said he warned him one time. I think that was inadvertent. Andy Sealy immediately calling for the bell. Well, ERA gets the win. I'm sure not in the fashion he was hoping for, but a win nonetheless. Alex Chamberlain beside himself as Andy Sealy heads for the hills. ERA picking up the win via disqualification.